Do you want to create an event page on LinkedIn? I get this question quite often. How do I create an event page on LinkedIn? So today I'm going to walk you through how to do that. My name is Naina Kaputi. I am a LinkedIn coach and trainer and also the founder and CEO of the Expat Woman. In 2023, I was ranked as one of the top coaches in San Francisco out of 15 coaches. So one of the 15 top LinkedIn coaches in San Francisco. And I love LinkedIn. So let's talk about creating an event on LinkedIn. So you go to your homepage. While I'm doing that, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button. If you have any questions for me regarding LinkedIn, let me know in the comments and do like this video. Okay, so you click and start a post and then you see this little create an event box here. So you click on create event. All right, so first you want to upload a cover image. You can create that on Canva. It says 480 pixels, 16 by 19 recommended. Now there's two types of events. You can do online or you can do in person. So if you do online, you then need to click or select the event format. So you click on the drop down box. So you can do a LinkedIn Live, and then you have to use a third party tool like StreamYard. And once you stream on StreamYard or restream, I will find links to both those and share in the description. But once you stream them, attendees can join on LinkedIn to watch and comment. Or if you're doing it on Zoom or some other virtual platform, you just share the external event link over there. So then the next thing is the event name. You have up to 75 characters. Make sure you pick the right time zone. You don't have the wrong time zone. And sometimes LinkedIn will create like a default time zone. So make sure you have the right time zone. Your start date. You can decide if you want to have an end date and time or not. I always do. So if you're doing it outside of LinkedIn, you will add that external event link like a Zoom link or a link to your website where you have the link. So you can see if we did it on live stream, if we did a LinkedIn Live, then it doesn't ask for the link to the event because it's automatically created. But here I'm using the external event link. You can see the little stars next to things that are mandatory, the event format, the event name, the time zone, the external event link. Description is optional, it's not mandatory, but it's good to have a description. And then you can add speakers. Say I'm a speaker at an event, and you'll add them. They'll get a notification saying they've been added to the event. Now, something to remember is when you create this event, once you have decided on the external event link, etc., you can't go back and change that. And I'll try and pull up some events that I'm hosting so to show you what it looks like. But you can edit the image, you can add more speakers, and once you click next and it publishes it, you also have to include a little post, like a little blurb for a post, so it doesn't just create the event. You have to use an introductory post to this event. So I'll usually say something like, say if I'm doing a LinkedIn webinar on creating events, would you like to learn how to create LinkedIn events on the LinkedIn event page? Then join me on this date, blah, 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 and sign up on this event page, something like that. All right. So let's look at in-person. So if you want to do in-person, again, event name, it asks you for the time zone, it asks you for the address, and the address is mandatory, so you need to add in an address. Then the external event link, if you have a website or another platform selling tickets. Description and external event link are not mandatory. Some people create an event page on LinkedIn and then they send people DMs. All the guests who signed up, again, you can add speakers, etc. So let me pull up two events that I'm hosting. I'm hosting an in-person event and a virtual event next month in May. I have two businesses, the LinkedIn business and the Expat Woman business. So I'm going to the Expat Woman LinkedIn company page, clicking on events, and you can see I have a global virtual networking event on June 4th, and you're most welcome to join it if something of interest to you. So you can see I have an image here, I have the title, I have the date, the start and end time. I've added the Zoom link, so like if I click on edit event, you'll be able to see I can't change it now. If I decide, oh, I want to do an in-person event, or I want to change something like the format, so you can't change from online to in-person or in-person to online. Once you've created the event, you'll have to delete it and create from scratch. You can't change the format, but you can change the title, you can change the time zone, you can change the event link to attend the event and get the Zoom link. You need to register. So this is in my description, and I'm the speaker, so that's one of them. The other thing I forgot to mention is you can also create a LinkedIn registration form. I won't do it on this one. Maybe I'll try creating a different event and show you the registration form. But let's go to the second event. So this was a virtual event. Now let's go to the in-person event that I'm hosting. So this is one in San Francisco, also in June, the Expat Experience. So my image is different. I have partners, sponsors, etc. Here I have a lot of speakers. So let me click on edit event. So again, I can't change anything. I can change the event name, etc. I have the venue here, so you can see I have the address, I have the name of the venue, I have the external link, I have the stuff in the description telling people what they need to do, and I have the speakers. Right now they're all pending, so they all need to accept my invitation to be a speaker. They've all confirmed, and I've added them in the speaker box, but now they need to accept it so that they'll show up as speakers on my event page. So, and if you make any changes, you can then hit save. So let me see if we can create an event with a registration. So what's the difference? So when you create an event with an external link, then people go to that external link to register. If it's a LinkedIn Live, they will be notified when you're going live on LinkedIn. But if you want to create a registration page, and I'm looking to see if I can create one. It was showing up, maybe LinkedIn has removed it. I'm not sure. In the past, we could create a registration page. Maybe LinkedIn has removed it. So I will have to come back to you with that. Maybe people were violating LinkedIn terms, because with the registration page, people could only join the event and add their names and email addresses. So you got access to all those. Right now, when they RSVP, you just get their LinkedIn profile. You might get their email address if you go to their contact form, but it's a lot more work. But with registration, it was easy to do that. So they might remove that form because I don't see it. I'll keep you posted. I might let you know in the comments. But that is LinkedIn event pages for you. It's really simple. I use it all the time, even if I have external event links, because it's easy to invite people to your LinkedIn event page. I do have a video on inviting people to LinkedIn events. I will share that link in the description. Are you planning to host an event? Do you have any questions about it? Let me know in the comments. If you like this video, want to see more like this, please subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.